The WNJ Appellate Practice Academy is a unique to Michigan institution that brings together really experienced appellate lawyers as well as distinguished former Michigan Court of Appeals judges and Michigan Supreme Court justices. And the purpose of the academy is to give lawyers an opportunity to moot or practice their arguments before they get in front of the actual court. And the difference between arguing in an appellate court and a trial court is huge, and many lawyers don't understand that difference. To be able to have experts come in and help you hone your argument, particularly judges and justices who are very familiar with their formal colleagues, there's almost no better way to prepare your case.
I think the biggest challenges that we face in appellate law is, first of all, taking the record that exists in the trial court and not being able to add to it and having to change what's there to make the best argument to an appellate panel. And sometimes the arguments are a little different that you're going to be making to an appellate court than what were made to the trial court. And you have to find ways sometimes to work around some issues in the record to be able to get the best argument for the client in front of the appellate panel.
There was no other appellate academy-like institution anywhere in the state of Michigan, frankly anywhere in the Midwest. And there was an opportunity where a couple of judges and justices were stepping down from the court and would be available to do something like this. And so it seemed like an ideal time to start an academy to focus specifically on creating great appellate arguments.
I think if you're arguing a case at whatever level, having someone tell you what that person thought you did right and also what they thought you did wrong strikes me as being very, very relevant.
We can provide very high level and rigorous mooting for experienced appellate advocates in very important cases. We can also provide very basic instruction for people who've perhaps never argued in front of an appellate court before and this is their first time. And we can help them get over the initial jitters and feel confident when they come up to the podium for the first time to know that they've already test run their arguments and they know what type of questions to expect from the panel.
You start to identify the themes that work really well and the themes that don't. And when you're in the heat of an argument, it might be 10 minutes, might be 15, might be 30 minutes, the questions are coming so fast, you don't have time to think, all right, what kind of strategy should I use to respond to that question? It's very rare that I go to court anymore and I hear a question that I haven't already heard from one of our moot panelists. And so that gives me this incredible opportunity to be ready for anything. And as a lawyer, there's nothing more that you can ask for.